Clash in Paris, very quick review. Not going to shout because it's like 11 p.m. People are trying to sleep. So Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns. Love the match. Don't see why Bronson actually lost, and then I realise it's to set up Roman and Braun Breaker, I assume. Braun Breaker with beautiful spears from the barrier to the announce table, running down the entranceway. Tsunamis, okay, on stretchers, great. Jey Uso tried to help. He got a spear for his help, which obviously wasn't good. Then we had the SmackDown Tag Team title match. The Street Profits were basically struggling to work together. Then they did great, but we had Uncle Howdy getting involved and hitting the Montez Ford with the Sister Abigail, which allowed Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy to hit their weird suplex powerbomb to retain. We had Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. Great match. Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch both showing why they're basically as good as they are. But in the end, though, Becky Lynch defeated Nikki Bella with a backslide, so she out-wrestled Nikki Bella. Then we had the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match. I loved this match. It was very predictable, but it was great. We had Sheamus doing his 10 beats of the, whatever it's called, over the bar, over the ropes. Rusev doing it. Sheamus doing it with the shillelagh over the barricade. Sheamus getting put through the bar. That looked pretty brutal. We had white noise off the barrels through a table. But in the end, though, okay, even though like you had the shillelagh snapped over the back of Sheamus, Sheamus hitting Rusev with a bro kick. Sheamus lost because he tapped out, which is very rare to see, because Rusev had the accolade and the shillelagh, and he pulled that far back. Sheamus was on top of Rusev, thinking he was going to get the pin, but he didn't yet to tap out. Then we had John Cena versus Logan Paul. That was a fantastic match to me. I loved this match. A lot of people probably don't like it because Logan Paul's in it, but I thought it was great. You had Cena hitting Hurricanranas. We had Code Reds. You had Logan Paul hitting 2 Paul from Graces, and Cena just basically shouting at Logan Paul during the match, which was great. But in the end, though, Cena won with the AA. It was like an AA into like a knockout punch into like another AA. I enjoyed it. Then they celebrated. So he's won 99 pay-per-view matches, or PLE matches, or maybe combined, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Celebrated with the kid he insulted, kissed his wife, and then just celebrated. Then we had Seth Rollins versus LA Knight versus Jey Uso versus CM Punk. I enjoyed this match. Parts of the match I enjoyed. You had CM Punk telling Jey to get the table. Jey Uso's obviously already injured. LA Knight knocking CM Punk off the table, because obviously what he did. Obviously shrugged his shoulders. LA Knight hitting an elbow. Well, he hit the elbow, but no one was there. Seth Rollins hit a stomp on LA Knight. Jey Uso went to do it to CM Punk when his head flew through a chair, but CM Punk moved. GTS, okay, fell into another GTS. Right, went to go for it. Somebody comes out. We all assumed it was going to be somebody. I thought it would be Tony D'Angelo. It wasn't. It was Becky Lynch. Low blow onto CM Punk. Okay. Seth hits the stomp on the chair, obviously, and he retained his world title. There's no returns or anything like that in this pay-per-view, or PLA, whatever we call it these days. But is Becky Lynch now part of the division? No idea. Have to wait and see. If she is, it'd be great. But where do we go from here? I'm going to say Seth and CM Punk have a singles match. I'd like to say AJ Lee returns to face Becky Lynch, but that's more than likely not going to happen. Roman versus probably Braun Breaker, for a guess. The tag team titles, probably Melo Miz will be next in line. John Cena more than likely going to go against Brock Lesnar. Logan Paul is probably just going to get hated by everyone else. Anyway, that's my review. Let me know your review. I enjoyed the show. If I had to give it a star rating, I would probably not give it one because I don't. Anyway, thanks.